All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, everybody, get in here. It's time to get into some things, okay? All right, like I know that it's been a minute since I've been here on YouTube. It's been a lot going on. As you can see, child, it was Pride Month. We were on a little vacation. We were in New York, and then we had the Fox Soul stuff. Child, they canceled the show. And then it was the 4th of July. And then I had a booking. So it was just so much going on over the last week. I just needed to get my bearings together and get my life together, to be quite honest with you. So I didn't really get a chance to watch the BET Awards, but a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about the different performances and what I thought in regards to the BET Awards. So better late than never, right? So we're here and we're going to get into it, all right? This cleanse started today. So this is some water in here, child. Child, that 60-day cleanse is started. And two, I am on TikTok, so we got some BTS happening over here on my TikTok. Hey, TikTok. So if you guys want to be over there, we get a little bit more intimate over on TikTok. And, we're doing our cleanse over there, our challenges. So it's cool. All right. So let's get into the BET Awards, right? So we had Ice Spice perform, Sexy Red perform, Lotto perform, Glorilla performed, brought Megan Thee Stallion out, and then Megan Thee Stallion performed. And a lot of people were feeling some type of way that it was a lot of females performing at the BET Awards. They felt like it was over-sexualized, and they were just like, sexualizing women. At the end of the day, I personally feel as though, nobody wants to look at a masculine female rapper. Not like that. Like, female rappers need to be sexy at the end of the day. That's just part of the makeup. That's what we like. I get so tired of people wanting to be so woke and politically correct for retweets, likes, and Instagram posts. Because the reality of the situation is, if them women wasn't showing no body, no under booty, no top titty, we wouldn't care. If everybody came out looking like Rhapsody or Young and May, we wouldn't be that interested in female rap because, that's just not why we like the girls, You can have your sprinkle of, here and there masculine looking women, but at the end of the day, we like our women to be women. It's something about a sexy, bad, pretty, provocative female that can also spit bars that makes you love her. It's almost kind of like a video game. Imagine playing Street Fighter or Tekken or whatever game is out there, and you've got the female character and she's dressed all covered like a man or something. No. The idea is you got this sexy, hot girl in this two-piece bikini or this scantily clad outfit, but she can kick ass and shoot guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that is a part of what makes a female rapper dope, especially when you add the visual aesthetic, the sex appeal on top of the performance and the ability to rap. So this whole idea that, the BET Awards had hypersexualized women, I'm not with it because I didn't want to see a bunch of women up there rapping a bunch of nun outfits. That's not me. I want to see some boobs, some under booty, and some body. It is what it is. I want to see some long hair, some eyelashes, and I want to see them throwing it, twerking, and going crazy. It is what it is. That's what I want to see. That's just my opinion. So let's really get into the actual, performances and who. Okay, so Sexy Red, I believe, went first. All right, so shout out to Sexy Red. Sexy Red is doing her big one. I personally believe that Sexy Red should have won Best Female Rap Artist, instead of Nicki Minaj, to be honest with you. I understand why Nicki Minaj won the award because she had a very successful album and a tour run. However, I just think that Sexy Red, literally for female rap, has the game in a chokehold. Especially in the clubs, at the parties, on the scene, Sexy Red is the hot topic. In her performance, I loved her set, Sexy Red for president. I loved her her old school, Diana Ross kind of coming to her Supremes moment when she came and did the Bae I Love You song. I don't like the song. I don't like, the Sexy Red singing. If I'm being honest, Sexy Red is hard to take serious because it's almost like Sexy Red is cosplaying as an artist. And she's really not. But at the same time, it's something about the cosplay and the caricature of that works. Because as much as you want to say, I know this is trash, and if any other female artist would have put this out or rapped like this or sounded like this, I know I would call this trash. But for her, somehow it works. So I can't hate there. So what I will say is this though. The performance, the stage set was great. The performance was okay. I think that Sexy Red songs translate better just listening to them, playing them at the club, listening to them in your car, getting ready to go out. Her as a performer, she needs work. She was kind of running, trying to catch like Sexy Red's performance, the dancers and stuff, that was great. But her performance was okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It wasn't the best female rap performance of the night. But I definitely think Sexy Red leaves you feeling like, you know what? I had a good time. You like to look at Sexy Red and almost laugh in disbelief that you like it. You know what I'm saying? And that's not no shade. It's almost like you're like, wow. Like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you'll give her a pass because you know that it's trash, but at the same time, with it being trash, it's catchy and it's good. All in one bowl. So the performance, the songs are better than her performance, and ultimately that's all that matters. You know, at the end of the day, her songs are good. The people like them. I really didn't care too much for the performance. I like that the stage set was decent though. It was nice. They put some effort and some thought into it. But her stage presence could do some work. But I just think that Sexy Red is like, listen, I hit a lick. I'm having a good time. You know what I mean? I'm going to do my thing. I get to be a ratchet girl. I don't have to try to be somebody that I'm not. And I'm enjoying my moment. I snuck in and I got a hit and you niggas is fucking with it. And guess what, Sexy Red? For that, I have to give you an applaud. Shout out to you for an amazing job. She did her thing. And, you know, it's more than we would have expected from a Sexy Red. You know, what do you expect from a Sexy Red performance wise? So at the end of the day, I can't sit up here and bash her. I think from any girl coming from where she comes from and what she represents, this is a job well done for her. So shout out to Sexy Red for being at the BET Awards. This is fitting for her. She did her big one, and congratulations. I enjoyed it. I like the songs. Except that Bae I Love You. I think that she's just feeling like at this point, she can throw anything out and it'll stick. She's really trying to force this Bae I Love You on us. I'm not really buying it. But it's catchy. You hear it long enough, then you start singing it. Nigga, we go together. Nigga, we go together. I guess it is what it is. Now, for me, it's not my favorite, but I ain't going to hate on the girl because you could tell Sexy Red is just having fun. And she's making money doing it, and the people are buying into it. So, what? I'm gonna be a hater. I ain't gonna be no hater. Shout out to Sexy Red on that. All right. Ice Spice. You know, first of all, round of applause for Ice Spice because Ice Spice. One thing I can say about Ice Spice is this: she has mastered putting it in the music or putting it on the floor and not responding to criticism and not responding to the comments. Like Ice Spice does not let the public's opinion affect her where she reacts on social. She takes the notes and she adds to it when she wants. Like whether we don't know if she's trolling, we don't know if she likes girls, we don't know if she doesn't. We have our theories, we have our thoughts, but she doesn't give us anything to confirm or deny. And I think that she's fantastic with that. And I think a lot of us can learn that, hell, even me. So I got to give Ice Spice her flowers with that. And I got to give Ice Spice her credit to that because she does a great job. Now, Ice Spice, this performance, I actually enjoyed it. The set, it was okay. It wasn't like the greatest set. However, her performance picked up for me. And I do like fat butt, no shade. So I'll say this. Ice Spice has been listening. Ice Spice has added to her stage presence. You can tell that she's gotten a little bit more comfortable. The cockiness is coming out. The arrogance, which is the good thing. I like it. She had a lot more energy on this set. The only thing I wish Ice Spice would do is still, we got to step up the clothing because I believe Ice Spice could be a very polarizing figure, and I think she could be a trendy girl when it comes to fashions, but she wears a lot of clothing to me that washes her out. Because she's a very pale and light-skinned girl, I think that she needs to stay away from some of these like white and yellow and colors that kind of wash her out. I feel like it's the orange hair and it's the white clothes. It just kind of looks like washed out a little bit. But she did her big one on her performance. She did great. It was engaging. This was one of her better performances energetically for me. And the thing with Ice Spice again, too, even if the performance isn't 100%, the music is good enough for you to be like, all right, I don't need much performance wise, but Ice Spice, don't wait, hold on. We still want you to keep adding to it. But the fact is, your music is good without necessarily having to have all the bells and whistles of a hard performance. I almost would rather my music be great, and the performance need work versus the performance being great and the music catalog needing work. I think Ice Spice and Sexy Red, they make some of the best music for the public from female rappers right now. Like, they're making the hottest songs right now. Maybe they don't have the best performances, but they do have some of the hottest records, and they do get the crowd going the most, if you ask me. All right, so I think Ice Spice has been taking those notes. Ice Spice has been doing her big one, and I think we got to give her credit on that. And so shout out to Ice Spice for doing her thing at the BET Awards. We loved it. And here's the thing. A lot of people say, oh, I don't want Ice Spice twerking. I don't want Ice Spice twerking no more. If Ice Spice took away the twerk, Ice Spice would be born. That is part of her signature. The people love that. Now, if you're going to have that, I think you just need to add a little bit more to the personality in the delivery. Really deliver harder on those punchlines. Really stick it to these girls. Stick it to really make those lines stick and make it hit. And so I think over time that will happen. And so, because it seems though she's taking the notes. So she did a good performance. I like the songs for sure. And you could tell that she's getting a little bit more comfortable and she's hearing the people talk. So shout out to Ice Spice for that. Let's talk about Lotto. Okay. To me, I think Lotto is slept on. I think Lotto is one of the best female rap performers in the game. Lotto, to me, arguably had the best performance of the night. Lotto is a performer. And Lotto's confidence, you cannot tell Lotto she is not one of one, the number one. And I love that for her. Lotto will sell you on her. And as she should. Lotto is a performer. When Lotto comes out, she's elevated, she's locked in, she's in full character. I love to see Lotto perform. Absolutely 100%. When I know Lotto is going to perform, I know she's going to give me energy and she's going to give me a show. And she's going to, it's almost a level, and see, people don't like when I say this, but it's almost, you have to have that level of self-delusion. You know what I mean? Where it's like, wow, I am the number one female. I am Beyonce of the female rappers. But you know what? It takes that level of confidence and delusion, because if you keep at it, you will be. Lotto was a hell of a performer, and you can't tell her that she's not. And she sells you on it. The problem, and I loved her stage set. Lotto had one of the best stage sets. It was very regal, very luxe. I loved it. It almost felt like an R&B pop star girl. You know what I mean? Lotto's set felt like a singer. You know what I mean? She felt like a show star. It was giving me like Beyonce vibes. I loved it. However, the problem with Lotto, which is different from the other two, Lotto's songs are like mashed potato with no gravy, fried chicken and no seasoning. It's here and there. You like the concept, but it falls a little flat every time. you're always kind of like, I just need a little bit more seasoning on the chicken. You know what I mean? Pass me the salt and pepper. Or wait, did this come with gravy? If not, I guess I'll eat the mashed potatoes because they still good. But wait, does it have milk in it? Because now I got gas. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? And so I think if Lotto could focus on making more hits and also really cultivating a fan base for her, I think Lotto could really be unstoppable because the rap ability is there. The confidence is 100% there. The stage presence is 1000% there. Just the catalog to me isn't as electric as everything else that she's bringing. And ultimately, the catalog is the catalyst to get to the stage and the performances and the fans. So I think Lotto really needs to focus on cultivating an undeniable catalog to match every other area, because every other area is checked off: green, 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 green. However, the music is just not adding up to the other side of the package. But I enjoy Lotto as a performer, and I love to see her perform because even if I don't like the songs, she will sell me on the performance. Um, who's next? Glorilla. You know, Glorilla to me is one of those girls that is proof that you just keep going. It's the little engine that could. She fell off for a minute and she's been swinging back to back, whack, whack for whack. And she's really taking claim and coming back in her second win. And, I love to see that for her because it's one of those situations where, people may have thought you've fallen off and you've come out and showed the consistency and you made it back. Glorilla's performance was good. It was very Glorilla. It was. I don't really have anything negative to say about it. I think it was cool. I think that it was right on time for her. She brought Megan Thee Stallion out. It looks like she's having fun. She's having a good time. She's adding the tomboy look. Plus, now she's trying to be sexy without having too much of a bodacious body or a surgical body. So shout out to Glorilla. And so the thing with Glorilla, I think Glorilla equally has the stage presence and her song catalog are kind of equal. Her song catalog may be a little bit better than her stage presence, but they're both neck and neck. And I think that if she keeps working them both simultaneously, it's all just going to go up from here. So I think Glorilla is exactly where she needs to be right now. And I think this is a good spot for her. She's in a sweet spot. And I think she just needs to keep building both areas from here. And, I really enjoyed the performance. I liked it. I thought that Glorilla, and her bringing Megan Thee Stallion out, I thought Megan Thee Stallion did a great job on the performance. I will say Megan Thee Stallion is, out of all the girls, Megan Thee Stallion has the most star power. When you see Megan Thee Stallion on a bill, when you see Megan Thee Stallion come out, that crowd screamed. Scream, 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 scream. And let's speak of Megan Thee Stallion. I think Megan Thee Stallion is one of, if not the best female rap performer. Between her and Lotto, it's a toss-up depending on the day, depending on the show. They are both electrifying talents. However, Meg has a one up in a sense to where Megan Thee Stallion, her name alone just feels like, wow, we have a star. Megan Thee Stallion is the bigger star. She was the bigger star of the night. And so her name alone makes you feel like, wow, what is she going to do? Megan Thee Stallion is a premier talent, okay? She's a fantastic performer, a beautiful woman, great talent, great rapper. The problem with Megan Thee Stallion is the same thing with Lotto. Megan Thee Stallion's songs are trash. They're just boring. There's no flavor. There's nothing exciting about Megan Thee Stallion's music. So you get excited for the Megan Thee Stallion moment, but then you find yourself not knowing the Megan Thee Stallion song. Does that make sense? Whereas a Sexy Red or Ice Spice, you may not really care for the performance, but you know the song word for word. And if you don't, at least you turned up. Megan Thee Stallion, you're just sitting there just looking at Megan Thee Stallion because the song, you probably thinking about what you finna eat for lunch or shit. Did the kids go take the trash out? But damn, Meg look good. Oh, she twerking. Well, she's a great performer, but I don't know this song. What song is this one on? What album is this? What song is this? Oh, is that? And you try to sing along and you just don't sing along because you've never cared to listen past the first release. That's Megan Thee Stallion's music catalog. In my opinion, I just feel like the newer Megan Thee Stallion stuff is not connecting for me. Excuse me, for me. So I feel as though Megan Thee Stallion could do better building her catalog like Lotto, because Megan Thee Stallion also has the star power, the celebrity, and the performance, and the beauty, and the body, and the people on her side. However, she loses the people with the music. I just don't think the catalog is strong enough, and I don't think the song choices are that great. Megan Thee Stallion needs to learn how to make hit records. Because if she could start making hit records, coupled with her performance and everything else she has in her arsenal, Megan Thee Stallion would be one of the contenders for the top female rapper in the game. However, her lack of music ability and her lack of ability to create a hit that translates across the world is the reason why Megan Thee Stallion has not really peaked and broken all the way through, in my opinion, to the highest heights of where she could go. So those are my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What were your best performances? If I'm going performance-wise, I would go Lotto, Meg, Ice Spice, Glorilla, Sexy Red. Songs, Sexy Red, Sexy Red, Ice Spice, Glorilla, or maybe even Glorilla. Ice Spice and Glorilla can go back and forth. Sexy Red, Glorilla, Ice Spice, Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion. And y'all can flip those last two however you want it, however you feel. You know what I mean? So those are my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And also, if you guys are over on TikTok, make sure you guys give me some beans, give me some hearts, like, and follow me over to TikTok. We have a good time over there. And until next time, keep that same energy, and we'll see you soon. Peace out. Oh, and we're almost at 200,000 subscribers. So please subscribe to the channel right now. Check your notifications. Let's get to 200,000 subscribers from this video. We only need 100 more. Subscribe to the channel today. Make sure you guys are still subscribed, all right?